Hello and welcome everyone. So, let's see. And it's not showing what it should yet because it's taking forever to load. Let's see, Mr. Scratch, you can't find me so easily. Actually, I can just turn on any TV because you seem to have an issue with needing attention just as much as me. Though you do less legal things to do it, Mr. Scratch. Which makes it even easier to find you. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna have to refresh that page because it's still not showing everything it should. Alright, there we go. So, for anyone wondering, wait, you're still gonna play the DLC? Well, it turns out that the DLC might be critical for the story of the sequel, which is a really, really bad thing to do. Because the DLC is not available on PlayStation, which means there are going to be a lot of players that do not know what happened in the story. Well, that's not the only story that seems critical.
Emma, I'm coming. This is not the bad thing. Nothing.
Alright! Nice!
Just keep your head down.
And yeah, I decided it was probably a good idea to take them down like that. Time to save the weed girl, the nerd dominatrix, and the stone girl. Be careful where you make that joke. Alrighty.
It's okay. It's safe now.
Can you define safe, please?
I got a really bad feeling about all of this.
I'm gonna need those keys to the diner now. There's a motel key there that I have to get.
Oh, hey, you don't have to do that. I have the motel master.
You're gonna stay here this time, right?
Because the last time I didn't, and that thing, whatever it is, happened to me.
Yeah. I don't want you to get hurt again.
Don't worry, I'm gonna stay put. I don't remember what happened exactly, but I learned my lesson.
But she stayed here last time and she got killed.
Exactly the same way this time.
She was
around.
going to leave,
You
but
proved that much when you went out and got those things for me. I think you're gonna be okay.
Let's hope you're right.
I'm pretty sure that her staying here is a bad idea. I think that to survive she'd have to go with him.
This wasn't supposed to happen
The
again!
memory of her own face haunts Emma Sloan and fills her with dread. This time, she does as she's told. It's not enough to save her.
God damn it! I knew that would happen. Well, shit! Yeah, no, I'm not doing that. I'm not done. Oh wait, what? Flare gun ammo? Oh well. Damn it, no more weed till the next reboot. Wait. Damn, these guys multiply faster than the roaches in my home. We go, roaches are so cool. Observatory go, you're not supposed to raise roaches in the first place. Damn. Damn it, no more weed till the next reboot. But that's gonna happen very soon. Hit 5.
Alice and Barry, my wife and my best friend, are easily the two most important people in my life. And they've never really gotten along with each other. I suppose both of them resent the other's intrusions into what they considered their domain. After I was gone, they maintained an uneasy truce. My book stayed in print, still selling, the licensing machine churned away. She was my wife and controlled the intellectual property. He was my agent and took care of the business. I wish they found more common ground than that.
Well, I mean, it's something? How many pages do we have in this area? 15 or 21? Weren't there more pages? I'm kinda happy that jumping is not a thing in the sequel. And that stamina is a thing. Wait, what? Let me see. Is it what I think it is? Microsoft Outlook communication. What? But I don't use that. No, Microsoft, you do not get to report a problem because I chose to shut down your shitty update system. One of the ways you can easily argue that, yeah, Microsoft isn't exactly good. How do you do that? Well, simple. Can anyone tell me about another company where whenever you see there's an update for their, well, their software, then people go, oh no. Are there any other software where whenever there's an update for it, people just dread it? That people never want anything to do with it.
It's said that nobody knows what the future might bring, but for this man, it's no longer entirely true. A weaker man might simply give up, but the champion of light is an expert on destiny. Sometimes the puppet and
there's a problem with the sign in the background.
And the
It's not supposed to be that bright. Sure, the neon sign was. But there was a normal sign with just a few lights on it that was completely bright.
Mount Redtooth, its top littered with man-made eyes that stare into the endless depths of space.
I disagree. I think it's a Microsoft problem.
Tonight, the champion of light will depend on them to pick out a message from the ether.
And like before,
As history repeats itself,
wait, what?
the man remembers the patterns. He knows that he needs the missing part for the telescope.
I better find Dr. Meadows' car. That's where the camera should be.
Oh no. Well, let's light this time around. Hey, there's a page in here. Nice! I love this revolver. Wait, Dr. Meadows? Alright, that's it. Let's see. Hey, heads up. Not gonna use that for a while. And yeah. I essentially informed one of my friends that I'm not going to use Facebook for a while.
When Dr. Rachel Meadows got the call from Michael, telling her to hurry to the observatory, she didn't waste any time. It had been a nice party. She'd had a good time, but her social life would always play second fiddle to the mysteries of space. Michael never showed up, of course. He pulled over at the wrong rest stop. She never even thought about him at the time. The phenomenon in the sky above her was too fascinating.
Honestly, if space travel became common, then I think that for a lot of people, the mysteries of space would be too appealing at that point. Right now, a lot of people can go, it's not that interesting. Because, well, for a lot of people, all they'll get currently is, well, information about it. Now, it's not something that everyone are going to think much about. And got him! Yeah, a lot of missing pages. But I'm trying to find all of them. Oh, I'm actually getting... Yeah, this is not in order.
There are places where our world is worn thin, and another reality brushes against ours. One such site is Cauldron Lake near Bright Falls, Washington. But there are others. That other reality is dark, vast, and malleable, always in flux. In its depths dwell vast forces and alien energies. They're dangerous. But in one of these places, if you know how, you can channel the power of that place and use it to shape reality.
Interesting. Then of course you're gonna be interested in that place. See, but then the mysteries of space wouldn't be so mysterious. It'd be new lands to conquer and to profit from. Infinite profit, possibly. There would always be mysteries, because think about it. There's right now, as some scientists say, oh, we know more about space than we do our own planet. No, you don't. Anyone that aren't an idiot knows that. Because that's essentially saying, oh, we know more about this thing, about an infinite number of planets. Not infinite, but close to an insane number of planets than we do a single one. No, we don't. Sure, you maybe like it to be true, but it's not. I wonder if the sniper is any good. You know what? I think I should keep... Let's try. I'm gonna let chat choose. Do we keep the sniper or do we keep the crossbow? No, do we choose the sniper or the crossbow? See? The darkness.
Darkness rose from the depths of Cauldron Lake and took Alice. It needed words. It needed me to write its way into our world. She was leverage, a hostage. I complied, but with a twist. I put in a loophole that gave me a chance to fight back. I was hunted by shadowy enemies, but I faced the darkness. I fought it with light. I drove it back. I saved Alice, but it came with a cost. I was trapped in the dark place below Cauldron Lake.
I go with crossbow. You rarely see shadows from sniping distance. Yeah, that is true. Let's get this and try to see how it is in combat. Something should attack me. Alright, the snipers suck. Yeah, the snipers suck. This one takes one shot. It takes about the same amount of time before I can use it again. He's forgetting that there are more I need to do. But yeah, Drona is right, I should definitely use the sniper. And alright. Didn't I need to turn some valves? Yeah, I remember needing to turn some valves. Alright, I didn't have to do that to begin with. Alright. Seriously? Ah, well, I mean, it wasn't that hard to kill them, but still. Now let's see the nature of stories.
Stories come naturally to us. We can't help it. There are many different worlds, many competing realities within our heads, fueled by books, television, even barely remembered childhood tales. There's an endless supply of fictional concepts more familiar to us than anything or anyone real. We have a far greater connection to the fictional characters we know and love than the random people we pass on the street. Our destinies and inspirations are shaped by lies, myths, and fables.
I am sending this to Drona because that is actually something that are really interesting to think about. That may be why people are very defensive whenever someone is trying to change a story or a character, fictional they may be, to something that people don't like. For example, an example I could give is how poorly they did Luke Skywalker in the sequel trilogy of the Star Wars movies. Of course, if you have that good connection to the character, or that kind of connection to a character, and that is how the character is treated, of course people are not gonna be happy. Of course it's gonna piss people off. Lost in the dark place.
They thought I was dead. I might as well have been. I know it's been 2 years. I know Alice has moved on. I've tried to find a way back to her, back to my life, but escaping the dark place is almost impossible. Time does strange things here, but dreams and radio signals can pierce the veil between the worlds. I catch glimpses and echoes of the world. Sometimes I send messages out. I can only pray that they hear them.
It would actually be cool if this is what caused the detective to see things that she shouldn't see. If that is the case, then that would be damn interesting. That could explain why the detective knows things she shouldn't be able to know. And if they go with that instead of saying that she's just that good, then that is a really good explanation. Because then it has already been set up that someone has information that they in no way can get in otherwise. Right. Yeah, I'm not gonna go into that light because that's just gonna make it disappear. Now I gotta see. Are there anything? I mean, there could be more pages here. If there are more pages, then I need to get them. There are page. The Taken.
The Taken may well be the tool the darkness favors over any other. At some point, they used to be human, but whatever humanity they once had is long gone. Now they're just shells covered and filled by darkness. The Taken Mr. throws at me are more grotesque and varied than the ones I first encountered in Bright Falls. But I know how to deal with them. I'd be lying if I said they don't frighten me. But I've survived worse. I can't let them stop me.
Oh, well, yeah, that does show that they try to make sure that the new enemies will be worried. Wait, what? But I do have enough. Manuscript pages. Rest up. 15. 27. 31. Damn it. I don't have enough. You know what? Let's count it again just to be sure. 15, 27, and 31. Alright, so I guess the shotgun is going to be really good.
It's you. How dare you? No, wait. It isn't you. Is it? I suppose you'd better come in. I'll unlock the door.
Thanks.
Yeah!
I know what you're thinking. Evil twin, supernatural powers. But most of the time, I just like to keep things basic. I want you to understand that. Like this. Need to get your hands dirty? No batteries, moving parts, just physics. That's technology you can depend on. It's a classic. Speaking of classics, you need to be careful with this one, though. If the victim suddenly twists, you might end up cutting yourself. It's not really a workhorse, but I'm a sucker for this style.
I know you're a psychopath, you don't have to show me that.
You've got slip-resistant grip. Believe me, you really want that traction once you're wrist deep in somebody. The blade's stiff enough so it won't open by accident in your pocket, but it's still really easy to open with just one hand. Now that's a big thing for me. I know what you're thinking. It's too big, too heavy. But sometimes you just need the extra oomph. If you're talking intimidation, is gonna do the job. Also great for dismemberings and whatnot. You know, the messy jobs. I can't tell you how many things I've MacGyvered with this stuff.
Yeah, I don't want to know.
Okay, now, guns. Not a big fan. I mean, how are you supposed to really connect with somebody with a bullet? I want you to understand that. I take pride in what I do. We can't both be worthless hacks, can we?
Well, you are. You really are. Just because you're doing your best doesn't mean you're doing a good job.
You'll have to forgive me, but this feels very strange. It seems like this has all happened before.
I have the replacement part for your telescope, Doctor.
All right. Let's get it installed.
Yeah. I think she's starting to understand that it has happened before.
I think we can give this a go. Although I have this strange feeling that something will
Don't
go
start
wrong.
it up yet. There's a problem with the cooling system.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
I remember. All right, let me think. If they're sabotaging it, they'll be at the primary coolant pipe outside. If you can secure it, we should be ready to pick up the signal. That is why you're here, isn't it?
Yes, it is. I'll take care of it.
Alright, well, that's gonna be easy.
If you have the time, I'd appreciate if you came up here and explained a few things. All of this is very strange to me.
Yeah, you wouldn't believe me if I told you, so let's just keep it at, well, supernatural things are going on. Oh, so I only had to handle one this time. Nice! Oh no. It's plural. Not singular, so... I've got a bad feeling about this. You know what, let's just keep it at that still. Wait, were these guys the remnants of... Seriously? Yeah, alright, so the grenades sound very good.
The light, am I correct? You should be able to turn on the lights and secure the area that way.
Doctor, can you hear me? I think we're good to go.
All right, I'll start looking for the signal. Please, head back.
Wait, what? Really? Ah, shit.
I guess they didn't like that.
Well, I don't care if they don't like that I'm making progress. I'm still gonna make progress. See, that's easy. Oh, fuck. Really? I'm just gonna go this way. We're still in combat, apparently. Ah, there we are. Wait, that was not what I wanted! God damn it. Alright, well, at least, I mean... we're able to use what I wanted to use? Alright, so she's already using it.
Please, come up here.
Which means we're gonna be fine. But I'm gonna need some other stuff first. Now we have 4 flashbangs instead of 5. No, 4 instead of 2. If I pick up 2 and I already had 5, then I'd be very concerned if I now had 4.
Find the signal?
Yes, I don't think it's quite the same thing we had the last time. Still, we're definitely picking it up.
Are we getting the complete signal now?
I'm afraid not. Take a look at it yourself. I'm printing out a hard copy now. I'd like to ask you a question or two before that, though, if you don't mind.
What's on your mind?
Yeah, what's on your mind, Doctor?
Most people would find these events extremely disturbing, provided that they survive these creatures, that is. You seem to be quite adept at dealing with the situation. Why is that?
Yes, I was involved in... It's a complex story. I was in this small town, and a horrible thing from another dimension kidnapped my wife and manipulated me into writing this horror story that came true. I learned to fight it with light, and I managed to contain it and free my wife. But I was trapped in its world.
Are you serious?
Yep.
Absolutely. So, I'm used to reality working in strange or even impossible ways. And I fought these things, not exactly like this, but close enough for a good while now.
Yeah.
I have certain
For
advantages.
3 years.
Was there anything else?
What did you mean when you said you have advantages?
At the risk of sounding like a lunatic, reality is much more fluid than people think. It can be influenced.
I didn't take you for a mystic.
No.
I'm a writer. And under certain conditions, I can, for lack of a better word, rewrite reality. Change things.
That's absurd.
I know.
Assuming I believe this, why don't you simply, I don't know, write yourself some superpowers?
Yeah.
It's not quite that simple. You need to follow certain laws of drama, I suppose. You need to think about consistency and symbolism. Often what you write isn't anywhere near as important as what you imply. There are things out there that will take advantage of your mistakes.
You really believe in this?
Don't look at me like that. You've experienced some of this yourself.
I will gladly
Yeah.
admit that something exceedingly strange is going on. But this idea that you're somehow altering reality with your writing is ridiculous. You're essentially saying you're controlling my actions. Leaving aside the
Not
rational
really.
arguments against this, what gives you the right?
Well, it's more like having a destiny. A path you're on. You're not aware of it, but there it is. If somebody changes it, what difference does it make? It's what every writer does. If you write something that affects one of the characters, they don't really know about that.
I'm not a character. Are you saying that you want to take advantage of someone if they aren't aware of it?
Look, all I meant was that if you're genuinely making all your own decisions, and those decisions lead to whatever destiny you have, what practical difference does it make?
I suppose that depends on whether our destinies are determined by things like physics and probabilities, or reality, which is presumably neutral and impartial, or by some kind of an intelligence. If it's the latter, that intelligence makes choices based on some criteria.
Yeah.
If we suffer as a result of those choices, there's a moral and ethical element involved, regardless of whether we're aware of its manipulations. Wouldn't you agree?
You're taking this very well. I thought you'd be angry.
I suppose I would be if I thought you could actually do this.
The only reason she isn't angry is because of the fact that she doesn't believe him.
Another printout. Another signal fragment. The message is still not complete, but it's another piece of the weapon he has built against his adversary. Mere words on a piece of paper, but in the right hands, they will hold back the darkness.
Well, apparently it'll then work, considering the next game takes place in 10 years. Oh, is it 10 years? Yeah, 10 years into the future.
The last time the man came to the drive-in, it did not end well. He hopes to avoid that fate this time. He hopes that what he has brought with him to this place is enough.
Yeah, there's no way it's enough. We gotta see if there's anything. I'm guessing that this was supposed to be one area originally, instead of 3 segmented areas.
Serena's probably out of her mind again. But I'm gonna need that key so I can get the power back on.
Alright, let's see.
To change the world, you must craft a blueprint for the new reality. Any work of art will do, as long as it's a genuine act of creation. That's what the energies of the dark place respond to. The results may be subtle and perplexing, or far-ranging and momentous. My area of expertise, the written word, gives much more precise results than music or interpretive dance would, for instance. But words can be extremely dangerous. What you define may become reality, but so can that which you imply, even if you don't realize you're doing so.
That is an interesting way of doing it, and how this game has been doing it the entire time. Bright Falls.
My writer's block got worse. I didn't sleep much anymore. My life with Alice seemed like a constant fight. I was a wreck. Alice took steps. She booked a vacation in Bright Falls, a small town in Washington.
Yeah, that was a bad
Supposed to be
idea.
a chance to break out of the cycle I was in. She didn't know about the darkness in Cauldron Lake.
Yeah, no. No, she didn't. Oh, so we have 6 there. So 13 there, that means... Oh!
The film noir poster reminded me of Alex Casey, the detective's cool exterior never cracking even with the gun pointed in his face. In the back room, all the lights had been turned off, except for the lone spotlight which illuminated the bright red fire extinguisher on the wall.
Yeah, we're missing another 2 there. So far it's 19, 34. We may actually have missed a page. And there's no way for us to get it now. Do you think I'm going to miss a single page? That sucks.
You should sit down or something. Try to stay calm.
I don't want to be calm. I want to be nasty. I want to be nasty with you.
Yeah. Okay.
You could do anything you want.
What?
Use my...
Let's not even go there. I was hoping that you'd remember more, but I guess that was too much to ask.
So apparently E is skipping. Which was not what I wanted.
I was about to do the weather, but I see we have a caller. Hey, you're on the air with Eddie. What's up?
Hey, Eddie, it's Ricky. You talked about fate before. You think about that a lot?
Not a lot, to be honest, but I take it you do.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Any conclusions you'd care to share, Ricky?
Well, we've got free will, right? That's in the Bible and everything.
Yeah, right, sure.
So free will, right? Am I right? I mean, if we can do what we want, how can there be fate? I mean, you don't know what's going to happen next, so there's no fate. There's just people doing stuff.
Well, I don't know, Ricky. I don't suppose you have considered the possibility that we're all here in the service of a greater purpose, incomprehensible to us,
And that what we take to be freedom is nothing more than the move of a pawn on some cosmic chessboard, limited in scope, subject to the whims of unseen players,
existing only for their entertainment.
The voice of the newscast radio person suddenly changed. What the hell?
or perhaps we're just a twisted
Reflection.
of actual events that can happen elsewhere. Could it be that such is life in Night Springs?
Dude, what?
Food for thought, Ricky. Food for thought.
Wait. So that's what he has done. He has made Night Springs to reality. So, yeah, I think he has actually done so. Night Springs is the new reality. And by doing that, a lot of crazy shit is gonna happen.
Are you getting it yet, genius?
Alright, we should be able to get the assault rifle this time. Though I don't think the assault rifle is right there. Sort of shotgun. Yeah, no. Wait, what? Oh no. Alright, so now I actually have to think more about at what distance I use what weapon. Which I'm not sure about, I'm happy about. But considering I can't change what weapon I'm using, that's not really good. Wait, you're not supposed to do that yet. Fine. Alright, well, I guess I got that. That wasn't exactly difficult. Wait, so are there anything up here? Yeah, there are.
I have changed. I know who I am now. I know that I can write my own fate. Bright Falls taught me that. I know
Yeah.
that indulging my weaknesses, giving in to fear and complacency will only drag me down. The Dark Place taught me that.
Huh.
I'm no Zen master. I've not attained enlightenment. But I have learned to let go of the things that I don't need. I know that without that balance within, I become my own worst enemy. Now I strive for equilibrium, and with that, I'm strong enough to get where I want.
I mean, that is a smart way to look at life in general, but... I'm not sure how much that's gonna help you currently. Well, alright. Yeah, that doesn't look like a page, so... How many pages are there this time around? Alright, there are supposed to be 4 this time around. And then there are these at the last try. Imagine if the weapons you can choose in the arcade mode is based on the ones you've unlocked in the story.
It's obvious that for all his power, Mr. is an agent of another greater being. The dark place he came from is full of terrible alien intelligences, dark presences, and none of them should be let loose in our world. He serves one of them. He'll open the way for them if I don't stop him. But he'll do more. He'll take over my life. He already has my face. He already uses my name. He'll become Alan Wake in every way imaginable and corrupt everything, unless I can stop him.
But why does this intelligence want that? Because it can is not really a good motivation for any villain. I guess when it comes to, let's say, demons, well, we're used to that they do it because they can and want to. They are simply just hostile. Oh god, now I'm starting to sound like people who, oh, everything needs a good motivation. Not everything. You can't have some things just be evil.
Turn a wheel. Go ahead and keep running for all the good it'll do you.
Ha! Where's the last one? I know there one left. Yes, please. That is definitely gonna be very useful. I mean, why wouldn't I want an assault rifle? Though I can see why I would want my damn pistol back instead of the sort of shotgun. I just can't get it back right now. And now I see why I would want to go there. Alright, this is creepy. Not as creepy as Alan Wake 2, but still. I'm gonna get something to drink, so give me a moment. Oh, if you're wondering why I'm streaming this when the person that requested this, and I usually try to make sure that whenever I stream something that has been requested, then I do it at a point where the person that requested it can actually see it. The reason I'm playing it while the person who requested it aren't here is because, well, supposedly maybe the sequel will explain it, but if it doesn't, then the person can just watch the archived version of the stream. After all, it's supposed to be just 30 minutes that they can't see it, because they will be busy for about 30 minutes. If it then turns out to be longer than that, not my fault. Yeah, finding 30 minutes is possible. And with me taking my time, there shouldn't be that much missed in 30 minutes. Can I get any more of that? Alright. Oh, surviving in the dark place.
The dark place is utterly hostile to human life. It eats at your mind, wants you to succumb to madness.
Why?
Your own thoughts can turn against you. Every shadow conceals a threat that attacks at the slightest sign of weakness. You're under endless assault. Every day is a struggle for survival. But I've learned to take care of myself. I focus on Alice, our life together, my need to be with her. That takes me a long way in the dark place. As long as I have my gun and the flashlight.
Well, but she has moved on at this point. You can't expect her to wait for you for as long as she has. Well, for years. After a few months where she believes you've been dead, you can't expect her to not start the grieving process. Anything else would be unhealthy for her.
For Serena Valdivia, burning the midnight oil was more of an exception than a rule. A procrastinator and a perfectionist, she often worked when she wouldn't be disturbed. Tonight was especially important. The film festival would open tomorrow, and there was still so much to sort out. It wasn't that the work hadn't been done. She just didn't feel like she had completely mastered everything yet.
Yeah, I know that feel. It's not that you aren't, well, you haven't done everything you needed to do, it's just, it feels like there are more stuff to do. Even though you have done what you're supposed to. Great, spiders this time around. Alright. Yeah, it's gonna be easy to handle. Yeah, this weapon is really good. Alright. Well, this is... And welcome back. That feeling is annoying. You always feel like it's not good enough. Yeah, I know that feeling too well. And welcome back. So... but yeah, that's a really good assault rifle. So, Jonah, you should probably read the messages I wrote to you. And I'm gonna have you hear one of these. If I can find it. New Reality Fragment 2. What was it about?
The film noir poster reminded me of it.
No. Not that. Well, I sent you two pictures and then told you about something that happened. But yeah, some interesting things happened. Listen to the radio and unexpected things happened. Wait, what? So that gets... God damn it! Fuck it. So you do have to go this way. Until now, I didn't know that you had to go this way. Wait, what? Oh, right there. Then I'm supposed to go that way? And nothing here. Alright, good. Take the Discord messages. Poor eyes and damn. Mystery thickens. By the way, he also explained to the scientist what is going on. And I mean, exactly what is going on. And she then argued, well,
Die, you lose.
Oh, wait.
Quit, you lose. If you make it to the end of the loop, you still lose. Sucker.
So she argued that it's not fine if someone is capable of changing someone's fate or destiny, because if it's something that is based on science and reality, then it's impartial. However, if there's a will behind it, then it does have its own ideas and wants what it wants to do, and then it's not alright. Hey, I dodged that! So I actually took a lot of damage there. By the way, I missed my pistol. I changed it out for a shotgun, but and it is good, but still. Hey, those are just losing conditions. What's the winning one? There's none. You can't win unless you kill me, and that's not going to happen. Easy condition. Yeah. By the way, so the assault rifle is really good in my opinion. So far, it seems like what you want are the assault rifle and the pistol. Well, more exactly, the Desert Eagle. Damn it! He started attacking quicker than I thought he would. Ah, flare gun ammo.
I want to talk about Alice. Just look at her. She's really beautiful, isn't she? Your wife. Well, our wife, really. Just my wife soon. Don't worry. I'm not gonna treat her like the others. She's special. If I wanted her dead, she would be. I've been around for a while now.
Wait, what?
So talented. You haven't seen her new work, of course. Oh, it takes my breath away. Really, she's that good. Did you know that I've got a wedding ring too? With her
Really?
somewhere. She's seen me a couple times, you know. I've let her catch glimpses. She thinks she's imagining things, of course. She thinks you're dead.
Yeah.
Might as well be. I mean, even if you manage to keep surviving, you'll be in my trap forever.
No, I will not.
So I'll go to her. It'll be an amazing moment. Oh my God, you're alive. I'll be the good, loving husband for as long as I can stand it.
But
She'll love it.
that's only a few seconds.
And then, one day, somehow, it'll happen. Maybe I'll slip up, she spots something, or maybe she just starts running her mouth. And then, I'll do it. It's gonna be sweet.
So you are gonna kill her. You said you weren't going to.
My darling wife.
Alright. Well, this could definitely go better for us, I guess. Oh, this again. And that is how easy you can handle that. Wait, there's another dark fountain over here? And that is how easy you kill them. So much buffering. Try to refresh things. Oh, there it is. And we got it. Third refresh did it. Well, hey, it worked. So I mean, that's something. Wait a second, maybe I should go back to her and then hear what she has to say. I mean, she should be normal now. Well, as normal as she can get. I'm gonna try to save her.
It's you.
I guess you're back to normal again?
I don't know if I'm ever gonna be normal, but thanks. I know you didn't have to come back for me like this.
Nice!
I couldn't just leave you like that. I'm sorry about the whole thing.
Not your fault. At least I'm not Little Miss Whore Slut anymore. Ugh, that's just... Hey, thanks for not, you know, taking advantage.
No problem.
So you don't actually have to save her here.
You don't seem too weirded out even though this is happening again.
Honestly, that pales in comparison with having that thing inside my head. I mean, it's crazy, but...
I understand. I can really mess you up.
Plus, this is weird. I think what he did left something. I can feel that things are different. I just know that time's acting wrong. I can't describe it. It's like I can sense it.
I'm not surprised. A close encounter with these forces, it stays with you. It changes the way you see things. Some people can't deal with that. They just lose it.
Well, it's early yet.
Yeah.
I'm not ruling anything out.
Good point.
I'm gonna go make my way into the projector booth.
Okay. Is there anything I can do? About the situation, I mean?
No.
Nope.
It's a trap for me. I'm gonna have to go deal with it.
Uh-huh. And you got a plan, is that it?
I think I have a chance. Yeah.
Actually, you don't have a chance yet. Because you don't have everything you need. We still have to go through this one more time. So yeah, we didn't actually have to save her. But I chose that I wanted to. Let's see. And Mr. Scratch, why doesn't grow from the ground like trees? Ulrichs though, oh yeah, you just need to water them with fear and darkness. But Mr. Scratch, you do know that Ulrichs can earn you a lot of money, right? I wonder if you're gonna get a trophy, no not trophy, but an achievement considering that I'm playing this on PC. From saving her every time. That would actually be kinda cool.
The Champion of Light knows that the time itself is about to end. At least for him. He can feel the dead end rushing towards him. But there is time to act. Incomplete or not, he has the weapon.
I don't have the whole thing. But maybe it's enough.
Alright, it was late at night. The summer was almost over. There was a film noir poster visible. A spotlight illuminated the red fire extinguisher. Film noir poster. It was late at night. Summer was almost over. Spotlight illuminated the red fire extinguisher. Alright, so this wasn't enough.
It's not enough. You're trying to be cute, aren't you? What are you up to? It's a waste of time, buddy. You should just lie down and die.
So obviously we're finding a way to stop him.
The only thing you've got coming to you. From here to eternity. No matter how many times you come back.
He's obviously getting angry. And if he was right that there was nothing waiting for us, then he wouldn't be angry. He would be just having fun.
Back on itself. Again, his senses scream as the very impossibility of what is happening assaults them. But the Champion of Light endures.
Alright, well, that's good to see.
Each time he gets a little closer. Each time.
Wait, that's the house?
Detail falls into place.
That's the house he's stuck in at the bottom of the lake.
Herald of darkness.
I didn't notice that until now. Yeah, that's the house he's stuck inside. Alrighty. I've got my assault rifle, I've got a sort of shotgun. No, he has been outside for years. That's what it's supposed to be. Wait, what? What?
Holy shit! What are you, the King Hillbilly?
I had to use an entire magazine on him. Damn. Yeah, I think he's King Hillbilly. That sounds about right. Yeah, I missed a page that I'm never gonna find.
Thor and Odin Anderson, old gods of Asgard. I still don't quite know what to make of them. I know they used to be rock stars who modeled their stage personas after Norse gods. I know they're old. I know that in their day they fought the darkness as I do. I know they're demented and insane, ravaged by age and self-abuse. But there's something in them, something powerful that took hold when they were touched by the powers beyond. A thing that goes far beyond just stage names. Something godlike.
Huh, interesting. So they ended up with permanent powers. That does so they can resist the darkness. Interesting. Okay, so I'm His Majesty King Hillbilly the Third for you, you peasant. Well, I guess that royal bloodline ended there.
Right on cue, bubbling to the surface from untold depths, the horrors come. The emerging monsters do not expect the warm reception that has already been prepared for them.
Yeah, no, I intend to go back first. I'm gonna do what I can to save her. Oh, the appearance of Mr. Scratch.
Trapped in the darkness. He has started appearing to me. Mr.
Yep,
Scratch.
I've seen it.
He can travel back into the world effortlessly.
And
he
official
loves to
music
rub my
videos.
face in it. At first, he was just an echo in the darkness, a flicker beyond the edge of my vision. Now he started showing himself, getting bolder all the time, telling me what a great time he's having in the world while I'm stuck here, and what he plans to do, especially to Alice. All the moves I have left are dangerous and desperate. I have no choice. I have to hunt him.
Interesting. I'm gonna get all of the manuscripts, and I'm gonna go for the bastard. Well, I'm gonna try to save the woman too.
The Anderson brothers should probably have been in a facility somewhere, despite their tendency to escape from such places. It could be
Nice.
argued that they had no business being on tour, considering their condition. Their lives mostly revolved around the laundry list of ailments and their endless quest for liquor. Barry Wheeler managed them now. And whatever else they might say about Barry, he knew how to make things happen. And honestly, it wasn't like the Andersons were the most difficult clients he ever had.
Really? So, Alan Wake was a more difficult client than them? Alright. That is not good. That's the shotgun. Let's see.
Getting the Andersons into the recording studio was a struggle and a half. But once they actually picked up the instruments, something happened.
Huh.
They were two old men, and they weren't. They were doddering bags of bone, and they were barely contained power. And there was music.
Huh?
Barry rubbed
Nice.
his hands together. He knew how to pick a winner. Now all they needed was some direction on how to make things a little more modern. Barry had never produced a thing in his life, but he knew what he liked. He knew Balance Slays the Demon was going to be a hit.
Well, I guess he knows how to do a good job. Alright, so there's a television over there, which we will make use of in a moment. But there's something more important. There we go. Wait, what? Did I just see something? Yeah, there's something over here. We need all the pages. There's one page left in this
Emily
area.
wasn't sure exactly when the man arrived at the motel, but from what she could tell, the party started almost immediately. It was infectious, spreading from one room to another. He was mercurial, almost as if he was flickering through the scene, telling a joke here, throwing an insult there, oozing sex and violence and excitement. She had never seen someone like this before. He looked at her and smiled, and she felt her heart flutter a little. She knew he was the kind of man mothers warn their daughters about, but she told herself it didn't matter.
I'm not sure that's good.
So I've been thinking about Barry. I don't know what to do about him yet. I mean, I'm not gonna keep him around, that's for sure.
Huh.
Al? Ugh, little parasite. Your best friend.
Maybe.
Really, that's the best you can do.
There he unfortunately has a point.
Guy. He's a plucky little butterball. He plays the clown, that's a hard road to take. But I don't need him sticking his fat face in my business. Did you know he's been hanging out with the sheriff from that shitty little town? They keep in touch.
Ah, nice.
Barry's about the only guy who insists that you're not dead. How about that?
It would actually be kind of cool if we could find Barry in the sequel. But he says he doesn't want to involve them.
I might keep him alive for a while. Just to see him go to pieces when I fire his ass. Yeah.
Really? He's petty.
Yeah.
Oh well, we need to find one more manuscript. And we've already found it, which means we don't have to explore anymore the moment we get it. We've already found the last manuscript in this area. "21 of 21.
I've seen the darkness twist flesh into new shapes before, but encountering these giants is an extremely disturbing experience. It's as if the genre has been switched on me. There's something out of Pulp Fiction. Twice as tall as normal men and stronger than forklifts, their lumbering gait and slow-witted demeanor brings to mind some kind of mean-spirited caricature of a feeble-minded hillbilly.
Alright, well you probably should have written that. Ooh.
Well, art lovers, are you feeling neglected? You shouldn't. You know Eddie Rodman's got love for you, which is why I actually hauled myself out of bed before noon, just so I could record an interview for your pleasure. Enjoy. Now, as I'm sure you all know, the annual Night Springs Visual Art Show is coming around again.
Night Springs again?
For all of us that are in the culture business. If you can call it a business, that's a little controversial, I know.
Oh, that's okay. Money makes the world go around, no doubt about it.
Yeah.
Our guest here at the studio, Serena Valdivia. She's a curator at the Night Springs Gallery of Visual Arts, and she's in charge of the NSVA Film Festival, held this year at the old Night Springs Drive-In Theater.
Hello, Eddie. It's great to be here.
Oh, so she's the one that did it. Nice.
Venue.
Absolutely. And with her is...
Wait, we know she did it, but she's the one on the interview. Nice.
Known as a renowned photographer, Alice Wake.
Hello.
Now, Alice, I've seen a lot of your work over the years. It's very
nice.
My wife's a big fan, actually.
Oh, thank you.
You've gained quite a bit of fame as a photographer, but that's not why you're here, right? You actually have a film. That's a little surprising.
For me, too. I really wouldn't be here at all if it weren't for Serena.
You two are friends.
All right.
Yeah, we move in the same circles. So, about a year ago, I heard about all this footage she'd shot, and I got to see some of it, and then I started pestering her about actually putting it out there, because it was really good. I didn't really want to show it. It felt too personal.
Well, yes, I can understand that. It features your husband, and he's, well...
He's dead.
I thought he was missing.
It's been 2 years.
So she thinks he's dead.
Awful, but yes, I believe he's dead. Otherwise he would have, well, you know.
Yeah, I understand. Well, hold that thought, and we'll be right back.
So she, despite what they went through, she doesn't know what's going on.
Wait, is that you? I set everything up for you at the oil field.
Thanks. Just checking on you.
Yeah, I wanted to check in on her. She seems to be fine. Wait, there should be... Where is it? I'm not sure. Barry, I managed Alan Wake himself. A couple of Asgardian gods are nothing. Let's see, I'll avenge you, father, before I claim my throne. But if your dad couldn't handle it, why do you think you can? Are you saying that you think your dad was weak? That's kind of concerning. And insulting. Alright, so it's a revolver and not a Desert Eagle. Damn. Well, at least now we know there's nothing else to find in this area. We found literally every single one of the... every single one of the manuscripts in this area. There. So we have to go through less and less every time. Oh, alright. I'm not sure he scored the sheriff. I think they just kept contact. My father was fearless, but the writer was cunning and played dirty. I need to learn his ways and how to burn them. His ways is to weaken his opponent and then shoot the opponent to pieces. I love this weapon. I think you can all see why I like that weapon. I absolutely demolished the enemies.
Saving Emma.
If you have an idea about how to save her, at least they aren't as good at throwing grenades As they were throwing all stuff.
Is it bad that this time I just went, oh, he's gonna be right along to save my ass?
Not as long as I show up, I guess.
All right.
Clear now.
Let's get her out of here.
Yeah, thanks for saving me again. I'd hate to die before I'm scheduled to be murdered.
I guess I have you to thank for setting everything up at the oil derrick.
Yeah, well, I figured that if we were going to go over this again, we might as well try to be smart about it, huh?
So how do we save her?
You took a big chance doing that. You okay?
What do you think? I've died twice. I remember everything pretty clearly now. You said I was gonna be okay.
I don't know what happened.
Well, it's not your fault. I think one of those, what did you call them? The takers? I think they did something to the power and they got me that way.
I'm sorry.
So how do we prevent that?
It's from the dead guy in that room. And I'm not handing them over until you do something about this. I'm sick of getting killed.
That's understandable.
You seem calmer now.
I tried freaking out. It didn't do much good for me.
Yeah.
I guess you get used to the craziest stuff.
Good for you.
Plus, I figured I'd take the edge off, you know?
Mm-hmm. Those herbal supplements are pretty good, huh?
Oh, yeah.
God damn it, she got high.
I wanted to try to explain things to you now since you're calmer, but maybe this isn't the best time after all.
Oh, shit, yeah. Better not get all metaphysical on me now. Seriously, I'm like 2 sentences away from thinking how we could all be like atoms on God's skin or something.
Yeah, she is really high.
Imagination?
Wow. I'm just gonna try to chill out and not think about that or getting murdered or
Somehow I do, yeah.
like that.
Gotcha.
Alright, let's see. Nope, it's outside. I don't want the nail gun. I think I want to keep what I have right now. And we got it! Yeah, my first priority was to save her, considering how much she has helped me. There's no way we're gonna let her die again. Well, I'm not high yet. Not high enough, probably. Yeah, it would make sense if they couldn't do anything because of the fire.
Okay. I really don't think they can get to the power now.
Thank you. That's a relief. Here's the keys that you needed.
Thank you.
Hey.
Why don't we just take her with us?
At the diner, I went there with him. The guy who looks like you, okay? I know I said that I didn't.
Yeah, I figured.
Alright, let's see.
Want to talk about what happened at the diner?
There was this guy from the observatory, and he just attacked the poor dude, smashed his face into the tabletop a bunch of times. It was horrible. I didn't know that he was gonna do that. I swear. And I just ran. I just left him there. I didn't even try to help.
There was nothing you could have done. It's not your
Yeah, no, she couldn't have stopped him.
He's dead in that motel room now, so excuse me if I feel pretty shitty about it anyway.
You shouldn't blame yourself.
I just didn't want to get involved.
Yeah.
I have this tendency to just drop everything and run. I don't think I'm a bad person, but I didn't even call the cops. I'm such a coward.
If you'd called the cops, we'd have dead cops.
Yeah.
You're human. Do you understand? It's not your fault.
But I could have tried to stop him.
Then you'd be dead.
If you had, you'd be dead. You seem to be doing a little better now.
Yeah, I guess it just got easier once I got this thing off my chest. I just feel
really?
so guilty about it, especially because I didn't pick up on any of the warning signs. I just really liked hanging out with him, you know? He was smart and charming and funny and hot.
Thanks?
I guess.
I guess.
What's the deal with this guy anyway? He looks like you, he uses your name. Why does he do this stuff?
I'm not sure myself. Maybe he's just evil or my dark half. He does a lot of the stuff I'm trying really hard to get away from. Things that just messed up my life.
I guess all those murders don't help either.
Yeah, probably not.
Without the murders and the end of the world. Listen, I need to get going.
Yeah, go. I think I'm good now. I hope.
Good luck. If it all goes
Yeah.
well, maybe this is the last time we meet like this.
God, wouldn't that be great?
Just keep those lights on, okay?
She's actually wearing something hot underneath. Nice! So, I mean, we can go into the other rooms, but I don't think we're gonna find anything anymore. I think it's actually made so you can find every single one of the manuscripts until you finish the game. Oh no, I'm not high yet.
Countless individuals
Oh, I'm not high
hangs in
enough.
the balance, threatened by the machinations of the Herald of Darkness. And yet,
Now she's safe.
the champion of light breathes a little easier. He has saved one life. For this moment, it is enough. And soon, perhaps, he can put an end to this.
Oh, I'm going to save at least 2 lives. Alright, so we should be able to get the last weapon now.
Returning to the observatory for what he hopes is the final time, the man feels anticipation and dread in equal measure. Soon, he knows he will have what he needs.
So we know this is going to be the last time, which means we have to make sure to get every single manuscript.
Hello, I was expecting you. I've already taken care of the imaging array, but you should still look into securing the primary coolant flow. With some luck, you may be able to light the area before these things even show up.
That sounds good. There are 3 pages we need to get here. Focus on saving 1 life at a time. Saving the world is too, or city is too nebulous. Well, once you start saving 1 life, well, you can one as you are saving a single life at a time. Sure, you have to start on saving 1 life. But if that can be the road towards saving everyone, then that would be a good idea. This is a horror history. There's no such thing as luck, and especially since Ty is the one who's controlling my actions. For him, there especially are no such thing as luck. So we need to find 3 pages. And I'm not letting go of my handgun this time. I'm just gonna do this. Ha! Wait! Really? You doing that again? So it's gonna start throwing around cars again. Well, last time it missed. Are there really nothing that can heal me? Alright, so what we need now is to find the last pages. And we need help because I'm almost dead. Alright, anything else? Really? So I can't get health back in this area, it seems. Let's see. Everything is as real as everything else.
This act of creation is exhilarating and frightening. Subtext and symbols loom eager to take effect. Causality and consequence become domino chains that stretch into infinity. The more fundamental the change, the more unpredictable the variables become. Reality is too complex to control completely. Ordinary questions become meaningless. Who created who? What is really real? Everything is as real as everything else. You learn to let go of the things you can't control and go with the flow, or go insane.
That sounds about right. So we have a problem. We have basically no health left. Really? Wait, so I can't get the last weapon? Fuck that, I'm getting the last weapon no matter what. Healing! Damn it. Healing! Damn it. I need health. Here it is. Combat shotgun. So... yeah, this one is extremely powerful. So here's the thing. I actually think it's gonna be really good. What the? Ah, nice. It was because I took killed two of them in one shot. I need ammo. God damn it, the ammo is inside. I need to go down here. Wait, what do you have down there? Let's see. Magneto. I mean, throwing cars is often a very effective tactic. Most fights end with the fourth car. Anybody that endures 10 is a real opponent worthy of my time. Then you're saying that right now Alan Wake has actually done a good job at surviving. it's the right of every adult it's the right of every adult American to own, carry around, and defend himself with a shotgun. God bless the freedom of USA. Salute to an eagle. Well, we did just hear an eagle. Damn it, I can't go in there anymore. Well, from this direction at least. I will get every single manuscript. Hunting rifle, not getting that. Imagine if she has collected all of the manuscripts for me this time. Wait. There's supposed to be 2 left. Oh, the last one is probably gonna be the one I get up there. I like my new shotgun. It's a really good shotgun. Alright, I should probably use my Magnum for some time. But yeah, Magneto, do you think Alan Wake is a good opponent? He has survived so far at least 4 of your cars. Oh, here we have the manuscript.
The man before Dr. Meadows was handsome and slick. He moved with lazy confidence and didn't bother to pretend that he wasn't staring at her. She didn't mind, at first. Then the man flicked open the knife and shoved her out of the control room so she wouldn't hear the signal, whatever it was. Outside, she pulled her lab coat closed and thought about running. She didn't. She didn't think she'd get very far. Not from him. She never was entirely sure why he spared her.
Yeah, my question is, in these loops, why doesn't he kill her before we get back to her? Oh, maybe it's because if they're too big a change, then he won't be able to get free like he wants. I did not do things the way I was supposed to. If I get hit 3 times, then I'm dead. I can survive 2 hits right now. Let's see. He's a tough survivalist, not enough to be respected yet, but good enough to deserve to live. Well, he can essentially warp reality. Not whenever he wants and not in every way he wants. But I'd say it's that's also worth your respect.
Come on in.
Wait, there's a lot of light here. Shouldn't I get health? What?
This is what you look like. Does that bother you? I bet it does. I'm not just wearing your face, you know. It goes a lot deeper than that. There's a lot of you and me. All the best parts.
I would say the worst ones.
At first, I was just an idea. But they kept telling all those stories about you. You already had that rep. And then you disappeared mysteriously. And then the stories about bad, crazy Alan Wake came true. And here I am.
Reminds me about something.
When that happens, you can always count on Cauldron Lake.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say anything.
Real as you are. And I'm the improved version.
I disagree.
No fears, no doubt, no weaknesses, no self-deception here. I don't let anything drag me down.
Oh, I will drag you down.
I know you like I know myself. I know it bothers you that I'm like this. That I use your name, crawl my way into your life. But I only do it because I'm better at being you than you ever were.
I disagree. Again. You didn't get my good taste in clothes. Like all the other times, I also disagree there. He actually has a better taste in clothes than you do.
We need to protect the telescope or we can't complete the signal.
Ah, fuck. Well, great, I'm almost dead. I mean, that's great music, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna get copyrighted on YouTube. I'm pretty sure it's gonna get copyrighted on YouTube because of the sequel. This is not the time for that. Well, I like the shotgun. Nice! Light and full health! That's not how you reload that thing.
Stop blatantly violating the laws of physics in my observatory. That's just rude. Are you alright?
I'll live.
Dad, I'll send the lift down to you. I remember our previous encounters very clearly now, but technically, if this really is a loop in time, we've never met before. I don't know why our awareness persists, but it's bloody fascinating.
Well, fascinating is a way to say it, I guess. I'd say it's freaky, concerning, and worrisome. Let's see. It's Thor himself playing. Alright. Looks at him. No. So, I don't think we're going to... actually, yeah. I was going to say I don't think we have to deal with more cars, but I remember we do have to deal with more cars. Though this time they aren't going to get thrown at us.
Doctor?
You know, I know physicists who would give 15 years of their lives for a chance to experience something like this.
I'd imagine that being stalked by horrible axe murderers would curb their enthusiasm a little.
Clearly you've never met hardcore physicists.
I'm glad you're in such good spirits.
Probably.
But
Signal. Yes, it's completed.
Nice!
If all goes well, this should be the last time we go through the loop.
You know, I just realized that I don't have any memory of what happens after you leave. What does that mean?
I don't think it means anything. If everything goes well, you just keep going. I don't show up here like this again, no more bad guys. Things go back to normal.
Let's hope you're right. I'd love the opportunity to look into this in more detail.
Looks like you've accepted the situation.
Yeah.
I'm a pragmatist. If this is a delusion, at least my first psychotic episode is anything but boring. Really, Mr. Wake, at the end of the day, I'm a scientist. I love mysteries. I love not knowing. Whatever else this might be, it's absolutely fascinating. I wonder how far this reaches. Is everybody in the world experiencing this?
Who knows? I think reality's probably pretty fragile right now.
That sounds about right, yeah.
Doctor, I can see you're very enthusiastic about this. I'd appreciate a bit of discretion.
Are you suggesting that we should suppress this?
No. You can do what you like, but I want you to leave me out of it.
But surely, with the things you know, the things you've experienced, you can replicate any of these results. We could...
Let me be blunt.
Yeah.
If you drag me into this, I'll deny everything. I'll lie like my life depended on it. And writers are damn good liars. Word of advice. This is things man was not meant to know territory. You get into this, chances are you'll open up a door into a world of hurt. Believe me, I know.
I see.
Yeah. He was being very blunt about it there.
In a strange way, he feels at ease. He is armed with his own words, and when the time comes, they will be enough, or they will not. For now,
yeah, she should.
Currents take him toward.
Wait, maybe she did.
Confrontation.
I mean, we didn't play the DLC before we played Control. It could be that one of them was named Dr. Meadow. We don't know. It very well could be we could find a lot of Alan Wake references in it.
We return to the drive-in. If he's aware of the absurdity of arming oneself with a few sentences and standing against a power that can pierce time itself, he doesn't show it. The man has his share of weaknesses, perhaps more, but cowardice is not among them.
Wait, are we already? Yeah, we can't leave this area this time. Oh! I didn't know I could actually do that. Nice. We're missing 2 pages. Damn it. And there's no way we can get them. So apparently you can't keep getting all the pages. Especially since we're blocked out of the rest of the map this time.
Oh, you got yourself a little plan, do you?
And... dead? But the idol. Yes, I'm not saying much. Damn. I mean, it's still a good weapon, but. All right. So that's supposed to be 4 pages in this small area. Hillbilly the 4th. Time for Vengeance Rider dies. Wait, didn't we meet a hillbilly before that? Or didn't we meet a hillbilly before this one? Not the one we called the King, but we did meet one after the 3rd. Because I've killed at least 3, if not 4 of those now. So we will be able to get out there. Nice. Hello everyone! I'm gonna need some help! Alright! So we are low on health than I would like. And we're running out of ammo. Shit! Health! Ah, damn it! Stop playing with the light, darkness! No matter how much of a masochist you are. And some people will wonder why I'm saying, wait, why did you say that? The darkness hasn't acted like that at all. Yeah, well, those who knows know. Subaru knows too well. Wait, no, not Subaru. It's Kazuma. Yeah, Kazuma knows too well. So this time he just chose to drive straight to this location. Why didn't he do that the second time? So what are we gonna meet here this time? Really? Damn it! Well, user light helps, not this time. Wait, what? Alright, good. I thought there were more left somehow. Ah, how nice. I can actually just walk through this area for once. Wait, what? Alright, so I can go out of here now? I think I may have messed up an enemy trying to spawn. I think all the shiny electricity would keep darkness at bay. Nah. There's certain electricity she'd like.
Don't worry, I'll take care of your wife and your life.
No, I've already seen how you want to take care of my life. Hello there! I may have to mute this. I should probably mute it. Because Twitch is very iffy about that. Alright, I'm gonna let you guys choose. Assault rifle or shotgun? Assault rifle or combat shotgun? Kill the uglies while the gods of Asgard sing for me. Nice. Not sure. Shotgun? Alright, we're taking shotgun then. I need the last few pages. Well, I'm not able to go up there. Apparently they don't want me to get my precious weapon. But I will still save a certain someone. Alright!
You're doing, but I'll send you right back to the beginning.
The beginning? I mean, sometimes time loops end up being really long, but you want the one that are that long? You do know that you aren't gonna be a thing until he grows this old, right?
When the dark man's eyes suddenly locked into Serena's, she flushed hot. They ignited a black fire in her. He was talking. He wanted the power turned off. He said something about the projector booth. She hooked a finger under his belt buckle. He grabbed a hold of her throat and twisted until it hurt. Somewhere deep inside, a part of her screamed in paralyzed horror. But the moan that escaped from her throat had no panic in it. "Pay attention," he said. "Business first." His eyes glittered shamelessly. Hers did too.
Yeah, I think that, she has something in common with darkness. Ha! I don't know what to say about that.
What? You think whatever it is you're gonna do is gonna make a difference? This'll end up just like before!
That's fine. Alright, focusing the beam.
There's more to fighting the Taken than just burning away the darkness that protects them. When I'm fighting for my life, I find myself slipping into a state of intense concentration that makes the beam of my flashlight seem more powerful and focused.
By the way, it was the game that was lagging.
My imagination, something brought on by the adrenaline and fear of death. But now I'm not so sure. I've been touched by powers that I can't begin to truly comprehend. And they've left a mark. I'm starting to think this might be a part of it.
Interesting.
I've been around for a while now, you know? Well, you've been indisposed, stuck in the darkness. I've been busy. I operate in the shadows, not always literally, you understand?
Alright.
I'm a little more resilient than those I've taken. But I do my best work in the dark. And there's so much darkness out there that goes deep. And the things that live in it are bad, big bastards. They don't mind
Alright.
the available room. All that chaos and madness, it doesn't really do that much down there. It's like pouring a glass of water into the ocean, right?
Huh.
But up here, yeah, you can really make an impact. All they need is someone to bring them all the way through. But first, I had to take care of you. You party pooper.
Well, I'm not gonna make you do that. Allow you to do that.
It's an eternal cycle now. The sun's never coming up for you.
Oh, it will.
Everything else, do my thing, get a bit of quality time with Alice. That's It's a little something for me. And I deserve it.
So he's trying to make something insane slip through. Well, whatever the case might be. I have my own objectives to handle before I go for that. What? So we're gonna save her like before. Well, hopefully save her. We're not gonna leave her to die. And yeah, I took the shotgun. It's probably not gonna be that hard with the shotgun. Hell, the shotgun is actually really good. Let's hope my Nero's not going to throw any more cars at me. I mean, sure, maybe he will, but he hasn't been able to hit me so far. Alice's film.
I held the film canister in my hands. I saw her name written across it in big letters, followed by the title. It was a time capsule. Moments snatched from times gone by. From a past that I hoped could also be our future. It was my salvation, our chance to be together. A tin can with a bit of magic in it that she didn't even know about. Something I could put to good use. There were only moments left before I had to face him.
Yeah, well, either way, I'm unfortunately not gonna get. Ooh! We have literally 10 minutes left to finish this. Shit. Yeah, we missed 2. Damn it.
The clothes I wear now I shaved from dreams and memories. It's an old outfit, originally from the 90s. The last time I wore it was when I was still writing and Alice and I took a vacation in the desert before our troubles began. The night before, we'd been at a party, and I had dressed to the nines. On that lazy day, I put on these old clothes, worn and comfortable. Alice made a joke about grunge. I felt a little embarrassed, but I stuck with them. We were very happy. I'm sheathed in good memories to remind myself of what is at stake.
Well, that is a good idea, I guess. Alright, time to save her again. Hello! Oh, we can't talk with her.
Oh, hey.
I'm hoping I can put an end to this now.
You'd better. I really don't want that to happen to me again. It's like somebody vomited in my brain, like a sleazy movie that keeps looping in my head.
I'll stop this, I swear.
You know the part that's really screwed up?
Yeah.
If you mess it up, it'll just keep happening forever, right? I don't think I can deal with that.
Don't think about that.
I don't think of anything but.
Understandable.
Hey, afterwards, when all this is done, look me up. This thing, I can probably help you deal with it.
I don't know. It's almost like I'm not even in the same world anymore. Everything's just weird now.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
A lot of that'll pass with time. But being touched by the darkness, it's rough on you. It's a lot to process. And I just don't want you to get completely screwed up by this.
Might be a little late for that, to be honest.
Yeah, well...
Let's hope for the best.
At least you're not at a point where you go around picking fights with people over not changing their light bulbs often enough.
What?
Never mind. All I'm saying is, you're not alone with this. And anyway, you're friends with Alice, so, you know, any friend of hers.
Thank you.
Oh, nice. Well, we have a lot of ammo now.
Hello, folks, and welcome to the third part of our pre-recorded interview with Serena Valdivia and renowned photographer Alice Wake. So, tell me about the film.
It's called Sunrise, and it really wasn't something I ever thought of as an actual film. It was just footage, things I saw and happened to shoot. It's not a medium I'm very much at home with.
You shouldn't put yourself down. You've got a great eye.
Maybe, but experience is another thing.
Yeah.
You're primarily a still photographer.
Yes, exactly. So I'm really used
I
to
doubt a film like that would be that popular, to be honest.
I frame something and try to pick the right moment.
It can be good, but I doubt it would be popular.
Moving images are a different story. I'm still learning a lot about it, to be honest.
So this is a new thing for you?
Or maybe I'm just a slow learner. But showing it like this is definitely a new step for me. It's a little weird taking something this intimate and showing it to everybody. Not that the material itself is somehow shocking. It's just that those were private moments.
But that's why it works, because it feels genuine. It's not so much a story as it is a sort of an echo, showing us how you saw your husband at the time. It's not really about the sunrise itself or Alan watching it. It's about you two together.
Yeah.
I suppose. It's funny looking at it now, especially now that it's been edited like that. It takes on a life of its own almost. It's a kind of a fantasy.
Well, what's wrong with that?
No, you're right. I'm glad you talked me into it.
So it has been changed in ways, but not in a way that makes it unrecognizable. Oh well, unfortunately we can't find the last 2 pages. And that is how easily you handle these. In this area, it is just brutal if you use the right thing. Wait, that one left? Ah, so that explains a lot. And we got it! We have almost won this DLC, which means then we can play the sequel to the main game. Because it seems like Mr. Scratch is the villain of the main game. Wait, but he have had to be at least slowed down somehow.
Again, the champion of light enters the final trap. The new reality is almost here. All he needs to do is change the details of the scene, push it past the breaking point, and the rest
As this film was in the projector.
Place.
Ah, alright. Wait, how do I put Alice's film inside the projector? Oh, right here. And we got it! Let's see the ending. Yeah, the darkness isn't showing up this time.
Oh, come on, buddy. Why don't you...
What? What is this? No! No!
Wait, what?
You can't do this! All I did was take the things you always wanted and never had the balls to go for. It's my turn now. It's my life. It's my life.
How can he be the villain if...
Alan? Is it really you?
It's really me.
How? I love you.
I love you.
I'm confused.
A woman, a man, two lovers, held apart for far too long, enveloped in the light of a glorious dawn. They both feel it. He's home at last.
So the DLC gives a good ending to the story.
These actual events, or merely a dream, a memory, or a glimpse of what is to come. One thing is certain. This scene takes place in another time and another place, far, far away from Night Springs.
So we played a Night Springs episode. What the? PC version, yeah, Remedy Entertainment. Alright. But we also have the arcade missions that we can do. Get 1 to unlock, get 3 to unlock, get 6 to unlock. Then they start increasing by 3 every time. Well, we almost got every single manuscript page. See, we got them in the rest stop, we got them in the observatory, but not in the drive-in theater. Alright, well, that is it. I think we're going to play Alan Wake 2 tomorrow. Simply because, well, we should. How in... Mr. Scratch is a thing. He is in Alan Wake 2. He's already been mentioned as being one of the main antagonists against Alan Wake. But since this ending wasn't the actual ending, what then? Who is Mr. Scratch completely different in the sequel game then, or is he the same? And what is part of the sequel and what isn't? I guess we're gonna figure some of those things out tomorrow when we stream Alan Wake 2. I hope you guys enjoyed this game, and sorry I wasn't talking as much as I usually do, but well, alright. Remember to follow me on Twitch, follow me on Twitter, subscribe to me on YouTube, share the video, like it, comment, and have a great evening, everyone. Bye! Oh, by the way, I think this was great DLC. It was definitely worth playing. So, Oh, and you can also play this DLC without actually having the main game. But hey, the story in the main game is even better.